Coro Coro, a name that is close to sacred to the international Pokemon fan community. All of us who are old enough to hold strong memories of the XY pre-release cycle a decade ago remember the excitement that was brought to new levels because of the leaks from the popular Japanese gaming magazine Coro Coro. During those times, we saw various legitimate leaks from Coro Coro spread around the world. However, although Coro Coro is still remembered fondly by many international fans, we haven't really gotten any real leaks from the monthly magazine. Bringing us to our current time, 2024, Pokemon Legends ZA has been announced and we are all ready for a fun nostalgia trip. But does this nostalgic journey to Kalos mean we might relive the glory days of Coro Coro leaks once more? Earlier this week, Twitter user Moot shared 2 scans from the most recent Coro Coro release. These 2 pages cover the recently announced Pokemon Legends ZA. Naturally, fans everywhere became excited. Coro Coro is back! But is this article really leaking anything? I'm Sue from Pokisatami. In this video, I will be providing a basic translation and explanation of what is written in this article. If you enjoyed this video and find it informative or helpful in some way, please do consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and dropping a comment. With all that being said, let's take a look at this article. The first text at the top of the page reads, "The shocking new game scheduled to be released in 2025. Its name, Pokemon Legends ZA." The small white text to the left explains that it will be a Switch console game. The price has not been revealed, and once again it repeats that the release is scheduled for 2025. The right text with the blue highlight explains that this article is a result of the Coro Coro staff taking a closer look at the mysterious game that was announced on Pokemon Day in February. Just below it, the larger text with the red outline exclaims, "A new adventure begins." The black text on the bottom far left reads, "The shadow of various Pokemon was seen in the city." The text beside the blueprint image of Lumio City, which we saw near the end of the trailer, simply states, "A bird's eye view of Lumio City, the biggest city in the Kalos region." The green and blue text beside it is an exclamation. The first word, "nandaka," is a phrase that is a little hard to translate into English, but it basically means somewhat or some way. So this sentence is basically saying, "It looks somewhat amazing." The text above the man's head says that it seems like the aim of Lumio City is coexistence between humans and Pokemon. The black text on the right basically says that it seems like a new adventure is about to begin in Lumio City, where urban redevelopment is currently in progress. Expectations are high. The last text on this page on the far right states, "A new daring title has been revealed for the Pokemon series." The key word here is chosen, meaning attempt, challenge, or try. Basically, this sentence is saying Legends ZA as a game is something new and different from what we've seen until now from Pokemon, much like its predecessor, Pokemon Legends Arceus. The next page has a lot more text to look at, focusing primarily on the Mega Evolution feature and the 3 legendaries. The black outlined blue text exclaims, "Will they appear?" referring to Mega Garchomp and Mega Salamence that are pictured on the page. The text next to the 2 images of the Mega Evolution symbol reads, "Will the biggest mystery of Pokemon, Mega Evolution, be revealed?" I read this as Coro Coro writers wondering if we will learn more about the mystery of Mega Evolution. The large green and black text on the top far right reads, "Mega Evolution, a feature that has been super useful in games such as Pokemon Masters, holds the key." Moving on to the small box with images of Mega Garchomp and Mega Salamence. The title says, "These are Koma's favorite Mega Evolved Pokemon." The blue text in the box next to the images of the Pokemon are just the names. Meanwhile, the black text reads, "Strong Pokemon become even stronger. The excitement from that time is coming back to me." I think this is the writer saying that they feel like the excitement for Mega Evolution now feels like it did back in the XY era. Moving down, the text with the 3 legendary Pokemon are all simple explanations about the Pokemon. For example, the fact that Cernes is said to give eternal life, and that Yveltal sucks the life from living things. The only point of any real interest is the mentioning that Zygarde's coloring is similar to the XY in the logo. The text in the yellow next to Yveltal reads, Nitoryu Koma's Big Prediction, with the black and white text below it reading, it's related to XY, which is set in Lumio City. The right text goes on, Lumio City is a city in the Kalos region. Will it be possible to meet the legendary Pokemon of Kalos? The last piece of text in red and yellow finishes the article off by saying, It's too intriguing. Let's wait for news. All in all, there really isn't anything of major importance in this article. There is definitely no leaks or no new information. It's pretty much just speculation and creative writing, as one would expect from a magazine. It's also basically a review of what we saw in the trailer. So sadly, this means, as of this moment, Coro Coro leaks are not back. Furthermore, Coro Coro actually frequently covers recent Pokemon news and announcements, so we can expect to see more similar articles in the future. And in my opinion, they would have strict measures in place to avoid XY style leaks. With that being said, Coro Coro is a great monthly magazine with interesting articles. Of course, it is entirely in Japanese, but if you ever have the chance to get a copy, it's definitely a good buy. Thanks so much for clicking onto this video. I hope it's been helpful or informative in some way. But for now, it's time for me to say bye bye. Mata ne.